We focused on peatlands for this project because they are the greatest store of terrestrial carbon in the world, even more so than forests. As well as being vital for carbon storage, they are an important habitat for many rare and threatened plants and animals. There are various reasons why they're threatened. So in the Northern Hemisphere, they have been exploited for peat fuel for centuries. And in the tropics, within the last few decades, they've been logged and converted into plantations, mostly for the production of palm oil.
We designed the Peat Spotter project with support from the European Space Agency to find an easy and a cost-effective way of mapping, measuring and monitoring peatlands by fusing together remote-sensed and ground-based data and imagery.
So through our stakeholder outreach as part of the project, we identified 3 core target markets. One being landowners, specifically plantation owners in Southeast Asia who have peat. Secondly, biodiversity and conservation concessions. And thirdly, water companies. The reason that water companies are interested in Peat Spotter is, one, because well-managed peatland stores a lot more water than degraded peatland. 2, peatland condition and land management activities have a significant impact on the quality of water. And 3, it's far more cost-effective to treat water quality at source rather than put in place expensive treatment works downstream.
The methodology we adopted for Peat Spotter is one that we refer to as create, enrich, analyse, in which we create initial mappings of the peatlands and then enrich that data with ground data that we've collected in a structured way or even through crowdsourcing methods. And then we analyse that data using a range of numerical and statistical techniques.
We've realised that an important component of this project is to develop a protocol for the easy and cost-effective collection of data from the field. We've developed software for ruggedised handheld tablets and other devices that can be used to input data from the field and send it rapidly to a central office for processing. We've tested this in a remote peatland in Indonesia and it's worked perfectly.
What Peat Spotter will do for water companies is, first of all, it will enable them to map and measure the peatland extent, so where their peat is and the structure of it. And secondly, it'll help them measure the integrity of their peat, so we can use satellite data to analyse things like vegetation stress and identifying anthropogenic features which may have caused degradation. Then on an ongoing basis we can then monitor the restoration and conservation activities that they put in place in order to demonstrate the investment they've made.
As we talked to more and more users of Peat Spotter, we found that in addition to mapping, measuring and monitoring the peatlands, they wanted us to look at that within the context of the economic, ecological and social factors of the wider landscapes. So the next stage of the Peat Spotter project is to extend the service into just that and providing a full landscape intelligence service.